Hello everyone and welcome to English 1302 Composition 2. I am Professor Lisa Fraze. I'm going to walk you through Blackboard and how it's set up. Obviously you're already in here if you're able to take a look at this video. The very first thing you'll see when you open up Blackboard is this start here, this course orientation. Please make sure you go through all of the orientation, read everything here, so that you know exactly what is going on. This should answer your questions and help you know what it is that you need to do. This video will also be placed here after it's completed. Once we are into the course in about a week, I will change your opening home page to class announcements. So right here, this is sort of your guide for everything. So you start here, this is where your orientation is, and then let's look at Professor's Desk. So if you need to email me, you click here. This is COM's academic calendar. Here is my class schedule and office hours if you need to drop by and visit with me. You're welcome to drop by. It's a good idea to make an appointment just in case I have already made an appointment with another student. Then you can look at class announcements. I suggest that you check your class announcements, log in every single day, see if I've made any type of a special announcement. As I said, I'll put that as your home page when you open up as soon as everyone's had a week to orient themselves to the course. You can also go right here and check my grades. So your grades will be here. Right now it's really not set up for your grades, so don't worry about it just yet. I'll have that set up soon. And then to access the course materials, and here's probably your most important link, coursework. So this kind of gives you a little overview of what you're doing in this class, and then you'll click on weeks 1 through 4. I will load coursework, each week's work, on Sundays. So the first week is pretty much loaded. There's a few more things that I need to tweak and add, but what I want you to do is simply follow in order. Just follow the directions. So the very first thing you're going to be asked to do is to go into the discussion boards and introduce yourself. Then you're going to be asked to choose your documentation style. Here are some assignments, things you need to read, things you need to watch, and so forth. So just simply follow the directions for the week, and that is what you need to get accomplished. Everything is going to be due on Sunday nights, but when you do discussion forum posts, what I want you to do is post your initial post by Thursday and any responses or comments by Sunday night. Now let's go into this documentation mini course. This is one of the first things you're going to be doing. You'll just read here for the directions. You're going to do a little survey. You're going to choose which type of documentation that you're going to use this semester for your paper, depending on your discipline. So you will have self-paced courses that you go through. So for example, if you are going to use MLA, you'll click on this, and then the course will pop up. It'll take a moment. We'll wait just a second here. Then you'll go through a series of videos and you'll take some assessments, and those will be added to the grade book. Now let me show you right here, Fairy Tales Project. There's nothing in here yet, but you're going to have a group project coming up. Our theme that we're going to do is fairy tales, so that information will be in here as soon as we're ready to get started on that. Your literary analysis coming soon. When it's time to work on that, I'll put the directions in there. Your research project, when it's time to work on that, I'll put the directions inside that link. And then Writer's Toolbox, this is a very important link because what it does is it gives you access to various resources, starting with a video on how to use Pro Writing Aid, which is a dynamic and wonderful tool to help you edit your work. I do require that everyone uses it. And then also CiteFast. CiteFast is a documentation builder to help you build your works cited in your bibliography. I do not want you to use any other program. Use CiteFast only. Some other programs have a lot of quirky things that have been going on with them, but right now CiteFast is reliable, so that's what we're using. Here's some information about Calm Writing Center. You're welcome to set an appointment. They do online virtual appointments as well, and I will be adding some more things to the Writer's Toolbox, including some online grammar things and just some articles and different things to help you out throughout the semester. This is where you submit your work. So you have your Dropbox where you're going to submit your written work. The only thing that's in it right now is some directions, reminders of what you need to do before you submit your work, and then a video on how to do that. You will be making posts and discussion boards. This is our very first discussion board, so you will click in here, we'll click on the discussion board, you'll read my introduction, then you'll click reply and you'll be writing your own introduction. When you take quizzes, this is where you'll go. There's not any quizzes loaded right now. You'll also be writing in journals, and that is also not loaded. I will also be adding various projects or other things as we go, so just hang tight. I will definitely make announcements when I add new things once the course gets fully started. And then there's also this tech tools, and this has a lot of stuff to help you. One of the big things is to remind you to save your work early, often, in more than one place. So I suggest you not only save it to your own personal computer, but back it up on a flash drive, on OneDrive. Here's some other tech tools like Calm Email, another opportunity to email me if you need. Here's some just little rules to pay attention to for email etiquette and how to do that properly. And then here in this folder, it's a lot of Blackboard how-to, so if you don't know your way around Blackboard, we have a help with Blackboard link, how to submit your assignments in Blackboard, how to view grades, how to add your profile image to discussion boards, and there's a little self-paced course here that gives you even more information on using Blackboard. And we have a folder for Microsoft Word. I want to show you something here. I have a template. Everything, any written assignments you do, you need to do in Microsoft Word. You can download Office 365 to your personal computer. I'll show you that in a moment. But I have a template here that you can download and save, and then it's already kind of set up and prepared and formatted in the correct way. It's very important that you format your assignments correctly. That is mandatory. So please make sure you visit this little section, read through this, download that template to your computer. And then of course there's a self-paced course here on how to use Microsoft Word. Now let me go back and let's look at Microsoft PowerPoint. If you need to know anything about using PowerPoint or how to use OneDrive, all of that's in there. Let's look at Office 365. I have a video here on how to download Office 365 on your personal computer. As long as you're a student in College of the Mainland, you'll be able to use it for free. And then there's an Office 365 self-paced course if you just need to kind of learn your way around these programs. And that's pretty much how Blackboard is organized. You can always go back to start here or to class announcements and hopefully find your way around and find everything you need. Remember this coursework link, you need to look at that every single week. I load things on Sunday, so make sure you look to see what work it is that you need to do for the following week. If you have any questions, send me an email by going to Professor's Desk and clicking on Email Professor Phrase.